Whoiskingshawn.
YouTube, what's up? It's Whoiskingshawn, and we're back again with another banger. I got a quick video for y'all today. I've been getting a lot of requests on my website. People asking me what companies, what banks can they go through to get pre-approved for a auto loan. So I'm gonna bring you my top 3 on the personal side, even though in the past 3 years, any vehicle I personally purchased goes straight to my business name. EIN only. So let's get right to it. I got my top 3 right here. Capital One being number 3. They will be looking at your Experian. You need to have at least a 630 personal score if you're even considering trying to get pre-approved with Capital One. Now, I am already a Capital One customer. I am new to Capital One. Either or, you're gonna pick. They don't care if you're a member or not. They will give you a pre-approval. But I always tell you, this is the option you want to take. You want to get a pre-approval letter, number 1. So when you go to the dealership, you could give it to them and they could look it right up in the computer, depending on, who you got approved for, Capital One, PENFED, or whoever. They could look it up instantly by the code. So you could go to Capital One, go ahead, get pre-approved. And as you see right here, see your real rate and monthly payments. Easy and simple, right? So I personally had a Capital One auto loan probably about a little over 8 years. My opinion on them, they're a good company, but they got high interest rate that you want to keep in mind. So as long as you got that 630, they'll get you in the door. But sometimes if this is your first time buying a vehicle, sometimes they want a down payment too, right? So let's move on to number 2. For me, is Dover Federal Credit Union. I broke down this whole bank I think it was roughly about 2.5 years ago. I got their personal credit card. So if you're interested in different kind of credit unions, people always get overwhelmed and get so excited with Navy Federal. But I always tell you, there's a lot of other great banks that you could use, like Dover Federal Credit Union. Again, right? So let's get right to it. You'll be able to get an auto loan with them. But I know I missed something. With Capital One, they'll tell you they go up to 100,000, but they actually only go up to, personally that I seen, is 75,000. When I did get approved with them, they gave me 50,000 about 8 years ago, right? But Dover, you could get up to, again, $100,000 on their auto loans, which is, actually really good. So if you're interested, you could check your rate right here, fill out a little information, your loan, first, last name, address, email, rent, mortgage, how much you make in a year, and put whatever you actually make in. Actually, if you want to put a code, borrow, you could do that too, right? So let's get right out of here. Scroll down there. If you want to pick dealerships, you could do that. Again, you can see the terms actually go to 84 months, which is crazy. Banks is going to get to a point where it's going to be like 15-year loans, 20-year loans. And again, up to 100% finance. Again, no prepayment penalty and rate discount. Overall, I think this bank is really good. I will definitely have to say. You can scroll right down here. Little or no credit needed. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're gonna apply, if you go through Dover, you need at least to have at least a 650 credit score. They will be doing that soft pull through Experian, right? And you could check it out. If you say the car's, you need 100,000, it'll break everything down, the charge, the amount, APR, everything like that. So this is Dover, but you might be saying, how can I join? Because with that credit union, I might have heard we're gonna get into that, right? So we're gonna go right here, start application at join, right? They're gonna ask you if you have any family member in the military, the same thing like Navy Federal, or the family members that actually work for the credit union. No, we're gonna go right down here. You're gonna join their foundation. It's called the Bombay Hook. So you click right here, join, simple, leave site. Once you go to here, you're going right to the Bombay website. Scroll right down, simple. For individual person, you're paying $15 a year. If you want a lifetime, $200 a year, which is really great. I always tell you, when you join some of these foundations, you could get into other credit unions. You got to take advantage of this, right? So let's get out of here. Once you do that, you'll be able to apply for any of their products. You'll be a member, simple and easy. So let's move on to my number 1 actually pick on the personal side. Is PENFED. PENFED is a great bank. They will be doing a soft pull through Equifax. You want to have at least a 660 credit score or more if you consider even applying, right? See if you pre-approve, and you can see the rates lowest 4.74, but we all know the rates is a little higher right now. It's a little crazy. So this is another great bank, and they actually go up to 150,000 pre-approved in minutes. People, we got to stop being lazy. I want y'all to do the work, right? So you could click there. If you're already a member, you will click there. If you're not a member, but my advice to you, go ahead. You could be a member of PENFED. Open up a savings account with a little as $5. Put $5 in the savings. You could be a member. You could come back and get pre-approved for a car loan, people. So again, take advantage of this. You never want to go to these car dealerships. All they're gonna do is run your credit a million times, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Your score's gonna drop 100+ points. You don't want to do that. Never do that. Always get a pre-approved. Get that letter. Once you go right to the dealership, you give them the code, they'll pull it right up in the system, you know. So again, tell me what you think, man. Like, comment, subscribe. But for now, I'm up out of here. Peace.